I spit Patron on this microphone. Watch out, I'm in the zone. Worth for everything I own. Life is March Madness. One mistake, then you go. Yeah, I had a stroke, but your boy still rhyming. And Fresh got love, but the squad still wildin'. Catch me in any city in the hood, we grindin'.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Canelo Alvarez. There are reports that now he has a different opponent, and that opponent is none other than Callum Smith. And this is from Boxing News 24/7. Canelo Alvarez versus Callum Smith in negotiations for December in Arlington, Texas. All right, and it says Canelo Alvarez is working towards an agreement for a December fight against WBA super middleweight champion Callum Smith for a fight on DAZN at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. ESPN Deportes says that Canelo and Callum have already reached an agreement for a December fight. So, Trill Dollar Bill, what's your thoughts on Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith in December in Arlington, Texas?
Massive, massive, massive. This is a big, big fight. If you, here in the States, if y'all don't know who Callum Smith is, I suggest you go and check out who this young man is. This young man was 27-0 with 19 KOs. It's the WBA champion, and he's also the ring champ, also at 168. Won the Ali Trophy. This man, he can box. He can box. He can really box. And like I was telling everybody, he was always my number one. David Benavidez was my number two. Canelo was my number three. And then it went on for Caleb Plant being my number four. And then 5, Billy Joe Sanders for that weight division at 168. 1 and 2. That would have been huge. Callum Smith with David Benavidez. That would have been a mega fight. But this right here takes over all of it. This is a bigger fight than what Canelo did with was going to do with Caleb Plant. This right here is huge. We talk about Canelo. This right here puts Canelo in legendary status. Canelo, the WBA, and he's also the ring champ, also for middleweight. But this right here, this fight right here, we know Canelo go up and down and all around. But this fight right here, if y'all don't know who Canelo, this is a mega fight. If Canelo gets past a Callum Smith, give him his roses while he's still here. Because this is right here is going to put him in legendary status. We seen him fight. This got this guy, this small guy. Canelo's not even a full 160-pound fighter. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? He's not a real middleweight. You know what I mean? Canelo's really like 154 champion. You know what I'm saying? His height on 5'8". He going up here fighting Rocky Fielding at 175. Rocky Fielding 7'3". You know what I'm saying? Canelo is amazing, man. Put some respect on Canelo's name and put some respect on Callum Smith's name, because Callum Smith is one hell of a fighter. I think he's the best in that division. I really think he is. I think he edges just David Benavidez just a little bit with experience and the way he fights. I just think that Callum Smith is amazing. UK, y'all stand up. Y'all got a guy out there, and y'all need to get behind him, because I think that this fight if they did it in the UK, it would have even been even more explosive, because I know how they come out, you know? But this fight's going to be big. This fight's going to be big. I'm excited. I'm not even going to tell you who I'm going for, but I know people already probably know who I'm going for. But I think that this is a mega, mega, mega fight. I'm happy for Callum. I'm happy for all his brothers. He comes from a fighting family too, you know? Man, I'm just happy. This is a great fight. I think the boxing fans win. And if y'all don't know who Callum Smith, please do your homework. They're going to be like, oh, well, he had a tough fight with Ryder. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the boy is 27-0, 19 KOs, and he just keeps winning. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a big fight. I'm excited.
All right, G?
Yeah, I like the fight, but personally, all right, let me just start off by saying, please walk with me, right? I prefer Caleb Plant, but the reason why is for a number of reasons. And I'm not trying to sound political, but COVID is still a thing. This is going to be in December. they're saying the numbers are already rising. And on top of that, Trump is still in office. So at any time, he might even be like, hey, yo, we got to, block like travel, right? So people from the UK probably can't come into the US. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but he's done it in the past. So who knows? They might do it again, especially seeing that they're saying all the numbers keep rising. So because of that, I was like, you know what? It probably would make more sense strategically to go with Caleb Plant because, Southern boy, let's just keep it real. They just had a million MAGA march. Clearly, a lot of like white folk and a lot of Trump supporters don't necessarily care about this whole COVID scare. So I could see them going to Arlington, Texas to support a Caleb Plant during that fight. But with Callum Smith's supporters, they may not be allowed to come into this country in December. We don't know yet. And so to me, if I was a promoter, I'd be a little like hesitant. But then again, we are talking about Canelo Alvarez. Regardless, it's going to sell out. He's a Latino star, mega star when it comes to boxing. But I just felt like within this era, this time, COVID and everything, it strategically would make more sense for Caleb Plant to fight Canelo in December than a Callum Smith. But either which way, I'm excited. Both fights are still great fights, great fights for Canelo, great fights for boxing. So, yeah, I was just saying, like, the whole dynamic, I think, would have favored Caleb Plant over Callum Smith in this political climate.
I definitely could have rocked with everything you said, but nobody's coming out for Caleb. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Caleb. If Caleb, to me, when Caleb took that fight with Canelo, that would have gave Caleb a lot of fans. That would have introduced a lot of people to Caleb. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about them having like the crowd things, but if they do a pay-per-view, I know the UK. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But I know that y'all wouldn't stay up for that Cal Brook. But I know y'all stay up to see Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section.
All right, Ned.
Man, listen, yo, Canelo's something special, yo. And he's showing, yo, he got cojones and steel, man. Yo, when he fought Kovalev, we thought he was just going to make. Yeah, yo.
How you know?
Yo, when he fought Kovalev, yo, we thought he was just going to, like, vacate the belt and stick his. I thought.
Bradley on this show.
I thought that Canelo was gonna vacate his belt and stick around 160. He just wanted that weight class title, another weight class. But this dude, a year later, is challenging the top dogs in that division. Some of us on this show said, I don't know, man. Stay away from them brothers, yo. It's a little trouble right there, I don't know. That boy is something special, man. I'm just shocked this happening, yo. Like, I can't wait, yo. I can't wait till they confirm it, yo, because this is really good for the sport of boxing. It's really good to end. It's a really good way to end 2020, and hopefully there's nothing that intervenes to stop this fight from happening. Because this is next. This is mega fight. This is huge, yo. This is big. But yeah.
What can you say about anyone that Canelo would pick? If he picks Caleb, if he picks Callum, if he picked Benavidez, whoever he picks, what can you say? I mean, he's fighting guys who haven't lost, no broken bones, not damaged goods, guys who are going to walk to the ring with the belief that they're going to win the fight.
Not guys smaller than him.
Not guys who, he's a smaller guy. He's going in there and fighting him. But it's okay, because the bottom line is this. Callum Smith is ranked number 1 and 168 by a lot of people. By a lot of people. Some people say Benavidez, some people like Caleb Plant. But how can you knock Canelo's opponents and big up other people's? Like, yeah, he was trying to negotiate with Caleb Plant. That's a good thing. Trying to negotiate a fight is a good thing. That's all I ask. if it doesn't work out, you can go back to the table later. Who knows why that negotiation didn't work out? At least they tried. And hopefully they'll try again if Canelo gets past Callum Smith. But to act like taking a fight with Callum Smith is such a huge step back from Caleb Plant. Do you know who would win in a fight between Callum and Caleb? Because I'm not going to act like I do. I know who I think would win, but I'm also not going to act like that's not a great fight. I would prefer to see Canelo versus Caleb, but that's my preference. That's my personal preference. It doesn't mean that I overlook Callum and what he brings to the table, and the fact that, like Trill pointed out, he has a country behind him. This fight is going to be picked up by a major network in the UK. So you're going to have the UK, you're going to have Mexico, and you're going to have the US. All intrigued in this fight. Now, Caleb Plant's from Tennessee, right? He's from Tennessee. So, I mean, is he known outside Tennessee? What type of buzz does he have in the United States of America? We've been saying this for a long time. Caleb should be a bigger star than he is right now. I genuinely believe that. I know that everyone here believes that. And we know how good Caleb is. But if you're going to be the next Floyd Mayweather and you're doing this for the money, you need the best available opponent for the most lucrative price. And I think that may be Callum Smith right now. So with that being said, I'm excited about the fight. I'm going to tune in for the fight. I would have preferred Caleb Plant, but that's a personal. I understand that the fight that's probably going to make more money is Callum. So go get the money.
Go get the money. More money, more money, more money.
One more thing. Like, the fight is on so short notice. Like, literally, if we don't get sent, if they don't know, if we don't get it confirmed by this week or next week, it's literally like 2 weeks of training before they fight. Like December 19th is not that far away. It's crazy. It's crazy, yo.
Hey, we don't know if they, been in camp. I heard, Canelo's been in getting ready,
He been eating that chicken.
Hey,
Stay ready.
You stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Exactly.
But also, what we don't know. That's what they're reporting now. They were reporting Caleb.
We don't know. Canelo might get in there with the dog. I don't know. We don't.
In there with David Benavidez?
Nah.
Yeah.
Berlanga.
Well, we're all in agreement over here who the pound for pound #1 champion in the sport is. You know what I'm saying? As I got Canelo. Please let us know in the comment section who you think Canelo should fight. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm Trill. That's Caden. That's G. That's the TBE. And we the Boxing Bros.
We could have been flawless, flying enough to make people's mouths drop jawless. How can 2 years be erased in 1 August? And I have my pride, so I had to get brolic. All in all, I can't call it. Just know you're my queen. Wish I was denim, cause then I be in your jeans. Can't fight fate, and you've been loving me since your teens. But when you can't move forward, you gotta wipe your slate clean.